The station reaches a pretty sizable audience then?
Well, it's community access, so
So, what, about a couple 100,000?
maybe a couple hundred?
Ooh.
Are we ready then?
Yes. Ready.
Okay, we're rolling. Go ahead anytime.
Good evening. My name is Holden Brown, speaking to you from my home and occult refuge. I'm here with two of the members of my rock and roll band, Holden Brown and the Wishes. Say hello to W and Eeks. We've come on the television in hopes of raising awareness of the precarious situation our beloved rural sanctuary, where we live, eat, sleep, and peacefully practice our beliefs in candy-coated diabolic mysticism, is currently facing. Recently, the venerable structure was deemed unsafe and unlivable by the zoning commission of our town, and so now our happy haunted home has an engagement with the wrecker's ball, unless we can raise enough money to make the necessary repairs to save it. To that end, we are seeking opportunities to perform a series of live benefit concerts to reach our fundraising goals. So during the next few minutes, we would like to give you just a small taste of our music. And if you like what you hear, please contact your local entertainment committee, ballroom, fairground, occult festival organizer, Grange Hall, or any sort of events coordinator and tell them you want to see Holden Brown and the Wishes. And if you yourself happen to be such a facilitator, then we humbly ask you to please consider adding us to your entertainment roster. Thank you, and enjoy the music.
Meet me at the graveyard gate, and don't you make me late. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna need you. Meet me at the graveyard, and don't you dare be late. Meet me at the graveyard. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna give it to you. I got a plan tonight to make you feel alright. Electric incantation, deep concentration. Circle assemble, soft ground tremble. Oh, I feel like burning rubber, devil woman. Takes an iron heart, oh, and a whole lot of guts to spare. Keep your eyes peeled, don't look away. The ghost driver is coming to play. And if you outrun the geist of fire, you'll live another night. But you know, baby, you'll remember he's got a ravenous appetite. Ghost driver, he's the kind of ghost you don't wanna meet on the streets at night. He drives a '57 Chevy with the wheels ablaze. Oh, and you better not be looking when you catch his gaze.
Now you may be asking yourself if our show is family friendly. Well, we certainly think so, but as always, parents should consult their own individual sense of discretion when determining the kinds of occult activities their children should or shouldn't be involved with. And if there are any little ones watching at this hour, here's a little advice from your friend Holden Brown. Don't eat any sweets before you go to bed. You'll have nightmares. And whatever you do, definitely don't peer into the window of an oven door and shout, "Esmeralda, bring me cake!" And Mom and Dad, don't ever encourage your little ones to peer into the window of an oven door and shout, "Esmeralda, bring me cake!" Unless, of course, you really want to teach them a lesson about eating before bedtime.
You try to scream and holler, but can't make any sound. 10 girls of Esmeralda's with their heads blown to the ground. And all black candles burn atop the sky. His eyes glow yellow green. Closer to you she drifts, the most terrifying vision that you've ever seen. Esmeralda, let me wake from this nightmare and I'll swear off cake. Please forgive me for calling you. This has all been some mistake. But Esmeralda's not polite. She's an apparition of the night, I know ya. She would rather take your soul after your heart succumbs to fright.
I did try making a case to the planning board that our sanctuary's spooky state of disrepair was part of its spiritual significance and should be exempt from zoning regulations for religious reasons, but I'm reminded it's time for us to open the reliquary and admire and contemplate its contents. The Skull of Antiquity. Eeks, our resident mistress of elixirs, brews up this heady, consciousness-expanding concoction once a week, which we then drink from this ancient memento mori. Under the effects of the drink, we take a spiritual voyage into purgatory. Before becoming the vessel of our cerebral adventures, it was, as you'd expect, about 2 inches taller. And naturally it housed the thoughts, memories, dreams, virtues, and vices of its owner in one crude ball of fatty tissue. Whether it became separated from the neck before or after death remains a mystery. Ah, the transverberated heart of Dean, the so-called Dracula of the upper Midwest, who, during the mid-19th century, is said to have drunk the blood of itinerant fur trappers in Detroit, and whose brief reign of terror was brought to a pointed finale at the hands of a jilted lover with a carefully placed railroad spike. Here, a pulley that I'm told was once part of the medieval rack device that pulled parliamentary terrorist Guy Fawkes to his horrific death. I admit that story sounds like a bit of a stretch. And certainly one of the most interesting artifacts in the reliquary, and my personal favorite, the Hand of Glory. Even more interesting than how I came to possess this spectral bauble of the thieving profession is the story of its enterprising creators.
In time the instrument was ready to employ. With the chanting of a spell was set aflame and then deployed. And true to its name, performed as anyone could ask. It mystified, it petrified, it was up to any task. No safe, no door, no lock, no lock it couldn't break. In any house it broke into, well, the sleeping couldn't wake. It served the burglars well through many golden thieving years, but eventually the law caught up with the brilliant racketeers. They were arrested, hanged at dawn like Samhill. Their riches confiscated, the sheriff's pockets for to fill. The hand went missing, turned up here and there from time to time. I found it in a shop of odds and ends for a dime. There went Diamond Street to take a hand of glory. Light your way to treasure's red. Unlock any entrance anywhere.
It's been an honor to speak to you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, each opportunity we have to perform will bring us one step closer to being able to keep our happy haunted home. We can't let it be torn down, because a haunted house, it's a living thing. And with your help, it'll stay standing for many more years to come. Thank you, and good night.
A haunted house is as alive as you, complete with sad and fading memories of youth. It has an appetite, you must be fed. Though you will be the sooner dead. So here's a little fact you probably never knew. Now remember, a haunted house is as alive as me or you. And it creaks, and it groans, and it's full of ancient secret mysteries, and they're all complete unknowns. Like the puzzle of the human brain, there is certain knowledge man should not so easily obtain.